Hi, class. I'm sorry I couldn't be with you today, but I wanted to raise a few questions, I think, about especially about the Kenneth Clark article. The wonder is there have been so few riots. Um, One of the first things I wanted to talk about was Clark seems to indicate on page 38 that the violence was especially bad after the passage of the Civil Rights Act, the Voting Rights Act in 1964 and 65, but these were more relevant to Southern blacks than to those in northern ghettos. And he doesn't use the term, but it's almost like that victory had sublimated the violent impulse in the South. And I wanted to come to that because, we've had a Michael Brown type incident in Charleston with the shooting of Walter Scott. And there were no riots there. And I wonder if Clark isn't onto something about that. If that, on the one hand, there were messages in social media that said that's not who we are as Southerners. But also there were messages in social media that kind of indicated that African Americans in Charleston should have been more angry. And I'm just wondering if Clark is right in his assessment. I also kind of wanted to bring up, especially because Clark is arguing, I think, very much economically, and saying that when there is no property ownership, when there is not capital, and when there's not hope of those things, then when there's economic exploitation, then we're creating social dynamite. I guess that one of the things that strikes me about the mainstream reporting in the New York Times pieces is kind of the emphasis on property damage, and it happens over and over again, and it especially happens, I noticed in the reporting on the Rodney King riots. And it happens even within, the people in the neighborhood. For instance, the young woman who says that she can't, doesn't have a store anymore to buy milk for her baby. And I wonder if, basically, that the issue of property damage is a way of distracting from the issues that are happening between the black community, especially in these neighborhoods, and the police. So anyway, hope that this can spur some discussion. Thanks.